welcome to Violin Lesson 1 of our summer music lessons. I'm going to show you today, first of all, the parts of the violin and the bow, secondly, how to hold the violin properly, violin posture, and the names of our open strings. I'll just show you on my violin, we have the bridge here, the F holes or sound holes. Inside here we have if you look in through the hole, you can see the sound post. This is the tailpiece, fine tuners, chin rest, end pin, shoulder rest. Extra little tip for you, when you're putting your shoulder rest on, be sure that the curved part is right here directly under the chin rest. That'll be perfect for you. These are called the C belts, right here and right here. Here we have the fingerboard, the black piece of ebony. This is the neck. We have the peg box, the scroll, the tuning pegs. These are the larger tuning pegs. Fine tuners down here. And I think that just about covers it. Couple tips for you on the bow. You do not ever want to store it tight. You want to loosen it up just to when you start to see the horsehair come loose. I'll show you that up close. Right there, you can see that it just started to come loose, and now that would be how I would put it away in my case. I'm going to tighten it about 6 turns. For my bow, your bow will be different. It all depends on the humidity in the room that you're in. I check it by inserting my little finger in between the stick and the horsehair. Everybody's fingers are different sizes though, so that might not work for you, but you can give it a try. All right, down here we have the screw. This is called the frog. I have no idea why it doesn't look like a frog, but it's called the frog. This is the finger grip and the horsehair, of course. The stick, we call this the point or the tip, and that is the different parts of your bow. So I'm going to have a worksheet available for you where you can fill in a blank version of the parts, a diagram of the parts of the violin and the bow. Now let's talk about how to hold your violin. This is very important to make sure that you get this set up properly. I want you to start with your violin underneath your right arm in rest position. You should be very comfortable in this position. You're not going to drop your violin. I want you to grab the shoulder of the violin, and I want you to come straight out. I call this little exercise bird landing on a shoulder. So we can imagine that this is a bird, a big heavy eagle or something. Let's flip it upside down and make it fly up high in the air. And I want you to tip it down and set the end, tuck it under your chin, and bring it down till the violin is parallel with the floor. For now, I want you to try to keep your hand right here on the shoulder of the violin. Don't be bringing it out here just yet. We don't want to get any bad habits of doing things like this. So let's keep that right there. Now let's do that in reverse. So we're going to take the violin back up and out, turn it upside down, and come back to rest position. That is how I would like you to bring your violin up every time between now and the next few weeks, just to establish a really good habit. I don't want you to get any bad habits of resting your arm down here on the side and being a slouchy player. Let's keep that up here, and if we always come from above, we will have less tendency to do that. So that is how I would like you to bring your violin up to position for these first few weeks. Now, let's talk just a little bit about the names of our strings. Now, I'm sure you can find a diagram of this online just about anywhere, but the lowest string, the thickest string that you have, is the G string down here. Next over, we have the D string. This is the A string and the E string. show them to you this way. This is the G string, the D string, the A string, and the E string. One more little tip for you. You notice that I'm plucking up here, or when I was over here, I was reaching down out here. You do not want to put your finger greases on the strings where you're going to be drawing the bow. It's not good for the horsehair to have your finger oils on it. So try not to touch the horsehair with your fingers as well. I would encourage you to go ahead and watch this video while you practice once a day for 5 days this week, and be really comfortable with all the names, all the parts, and holding the violin up here. Holding the violin up here, just getting really comfortable, even practicing holding the violin without your hand, because soon we're going to be doing an exercise that requires you to be able to do that comfortably. And I want you to be able to stand in a completely normal position, just like you were standing without holding your violin, while you are holding your violin. That's the goal. Just a slight little change and turn of the chin to be able to hold it there. Notice I'm not holding it up with this. This is just here. Thank you so much for watching today, and happy practicing. I know it's not much to cover yet, but I'll get another video out for you next week. So enjoy, happy practicing, and remember, a little bit of time every day is what's going to help you make good progress.